The 10-minute life service a day of Harry-Meghan. Less than meets the eye? In a shocking revelation, the Duke and Duchess of Sussex charity organisation, Archewell Foundation, has been exposed for its questionable activities. Lady Colin Campbell, a prominent figure, has called out Harry and Meghan's mission to save the world, which she claims has disappeared $1 bill at a time. The foundation was established by the couple as one of their main priorities after settling down in their Montecito mansion. However, the tax filings from the foundation show that the Sussexes worked for only 52 hours in the entire year, which is equivalent to just 1 hour a week. When Lady Colin Campbell was asked about the mission to save the world, she told GB News, "Well, it's disappeared down the tubes $1 bill at a time. If you look at the tax return, it's very interesting because in America, you are forbidden to have political activism as a part of a charity. It's not a foundation, it's a charity, and its mission statement is very clearly political activism. How this has actually passed so far is beyond me." Lady Colin Campbell also mentioned that she has received tens of thousands of complaints about the foundation from people saying they will inform the IRS. She said, "I would not discourage them from doing so. The whole thing is a sick joke." U.S. law prohibits political campaign activity by charities and churches. Archewell claims that its core purpose is to do good via its non-profit work. Harry and Meghan launched Archewell in October 2020 after the royal family stopped them from using the name Sussex Royal on their commercial and charitable endeavours. Despite receiving more than $13 million from donors, the leaked documents reveal that the foundation distributed only a quarter of the money raised through grants. Archewell gave out $3 million to 25 causes in the US and towards 3 humanitarian crises in Europe. The world needs charitable organizations that are genuinely committed to making a difference. With their questionable activities, Harry and Meghan's Archewell Foundation has failed to live up to the expectations and is quickly losing its credibility. According to reports, the couple claims to have donated money to various causes such as COVID-19 vaccines, Afghan and Ukrainian refugees, and even a playground for survivors of a school shooting. However, skeptics are asking how the couple can claim to care about humanitarian work when they only work 1 hour a week for charity. Kinsey Schofield, the host of the Today for Daily podcast, had some choice words for the royal couple, reminding them of their catty quote when they left the royal family, insisting that they did not have to be members to live a life of service. 1 hour a week hardly seems to fit the bill. Others have joined in the criticism, with Lady C suggesting there is something salacious about the couple's supposed charitable work. The hosts of the podcast are not impressed, calling Harry and Meghan hypocrites for their lack of effort. But wait, don't forget that Markle is a young mother with barely any help at home. How dare anyone criticize her 10 minutes of charity work, when she's juggling nannies, cleaners, chauffeurs, and security? And let's not forget how efficient she is, with her 1 hour of work accomplishing more than others do in an entire week. To be fair, Harry has organized the Invictus Games and has been known to support injured and sick veterans. The couple also selected 7 organizations to support as they celebrated their wedding, including Crisis, the Children's HIV Association, and Surfers Against Sewage. However, it seems that the couple's supporters may be the only ones who see them as working smarter, not harder. The truth is, the Harkles may just be lazy. While they continue to make headlines for their supposed humanitarian efforts, the reality seems to be a far cry from the image they want to portray. After their lavish wedding, the couple claimed to be dedicated to working with organizations that are close to their hearts. One such organization is One Young World, which works to empower young people to create positive change in their communities. Another is World Vision, which provides aid and assistance to people in need around the world. However, it seems that their dedication to charity may not be as strong as they would like people to believe. In November of 2020, the Duke volunteered for a veterans charity in Compton, California, but this was a rare exception to their usual lack of charitable work. Recently, the Archewell Foundation, the charity founded by the couple, announced its participation in a new Responsible Technology Youth Power Fund. While this may seem like a positive move, it is the first of its kind to invite youth and intergenerational organizations to shape the future of the technology movement, according to Archewell. Despite these efforts, it seems that the Sussexes are not doing enough to earn the title of philanthropists. In fact, many have accused them of being lazy and self-serving, using their fame and wealth to create an illusion of charity work. Some critics have even gone as far as to suggest that their so-called charitable efforts are nothing more than a cheap attempt to look good in the public eye. They argue that it is easy to ask others for money and pretend to be philanthropists, but actually doing good work is expensive and difficult. Perhaps the most damning criticism of all is that the Sussexes spend an awful amount of time and energy on their image, while contributing very little to actual philanthropy. They sit in their luxurious office chairs, typing away on their top-of-the-line MacBooks, wrapped in designer cashmere scarves, and pretend to change the world one compassion at a time. Despite their claims of wanting to make a positive impact in the world, it seems that the Sussexes are more interested in playing dress-up than actually doing the hard work of philanthropy. Whether they will ever truly live up to their claims of being humanitarians remains to be seen. First off, Harry claims that he could protect Prince William's children. Now, I don't know about you, but that seems like a pretty bold statement to make. Does he have superhuman abilities that we don't know about? I highly doubt it. And what about preventing future heirs to the heir from suffering as he has? It's like he thinks he's some kind of superhero who can magically stop people from experiencing pain and suffering. But wait, it gets even better. Harry believes that he can teach the royal family the language of therapy. Can you imagine the Queen sitting in a smoky tent, holding hands, and sipping ayahuasca till she pukes? I sure can't. And apparently, he's also breaking the cycle of genetic pain. I am not even sure what that means, but it sounds pretty ridiculous to me. Harry thinks that in exposing his family's rift and guiding reconciliation, it will be an example that will affect the entire world. I mean, come on, who does he think he is? Is he trying to say that he's changing the world? It's what he was born for. That's just delusional. And as if that wasn't enough, Harry also claims that he would expose the evil intentions of the media and how they tried to kill him and his family. He would end media invasion and censor free speech. Honestly, I am starting to think that Harry is living in some kind of fantasy world. And let's not forget about Meghan. What exactly is she interested in? Take away the fancy language, and it seems like she doesn't have a real passion for anything. But according to the gossip mill, her passion is putting down the people who kept her from rising to the top of the Hollywood entertainment industry. It's like she's still holding a grudge against them. In summary, Harry and Meghan seem to think that they're the saviors of the world. But let's be real, they're just two people with delusions of grandeur. So, quick, stop the presses. Don't crown the wrong guy. Thank you for watching today's video. To stay up to date with all my future videos, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. If you found this video helpful, informative, or entertaining, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. Thanks for tuning in and see you next time.